criminalize statements, that it's not going to be something that she can face legal repercussions if she wants to make that statement.
Thank you. Free for all.
See, and here, just to start off, is where you clearly see the difference between the students at the University of Guelph and the students at the University of Western Ontario. I'm sorry, I had to get that plug in. What we have to ask, and what I'd love to hear either one of the honourable members to my opposite answer, is the question of need. Is there a need, a demonstrable need in society for women to walk around topless? If there's a justifiable need, then I'd be willing to hear their arguments. But we don't think there is. And that's what I'd like to have them answer.
Well, see, Casey, as I'm sure you're well aware, in order to take any right away, you have to have the reason to take that right away. Now, you tried to provide the reasons in both of your introductory speeches. What the actual ruling was by this judge was if a woman is walking around in a sexual situation, meaning she's advertising for some strip club in Guelph, Ontario, then that's not allowed. If it's in a non-sexual setting, as many women feel they can do on a hot summer day, then she's allowed that right. And Vivian said it very eloquently, you should at least give them that option, and it isn't for judges or for policemen to take that right away from women.
Well, the whole idea comes down again to the idea of the sexualization of the breast. Breastfeeding is legal. It doesn't really matter what. But if I wanted to wander around free and easy, as Seinfeld would say, with my boys open to view for the neighborhood, what basically you would say is perhaps you would have a problem with that, because we view, of course, our boys as sexual organs. Wow, isn't this an intelligent debate? But basically, it's a sexual organ, and a lot of people are going to view the breast as an erotic, sexual thing, and having that bared and open in public is going to cause a lot of distraction. And as we've said, we do have a moral fiber idea on this side that we're talking about, and of course, that's not going to be helped in this situation.
Well, we spoke earlier, in an earlier segment, about the idea of the marketplace of ideas, and I think as exemplified by Gwen Jacobs, there's certainly the idea out there that the breast perhaps shouldn't be sexualized or eroticized to the extent that it is. Now, I personally believe, that the sexualization of breasts is something that's just fine for me. I have no particular problem with that. But there are a lot of women, and some men as well, who do have a problem with that idea. And if what they want to do is give women the freedom to express that, to say, you shouldn't be sexualizing my breasts, and to prove that I'm going to walk around topless, and maybe you'll, think about the message I'm trying to make, I don't see why the expression of that should be criminalized.
Just to show that the ammunition fired by these people can fire back at them, Vivian said a moment ago, it's not for judges or policemen to take these rights away. Or that was Rob. Either way, clearly that is their job. That's what we empower them to do. All of our rights in society are curtailed to some extent. As Rob pointed out earlier, I can't run into a theater and yell fire, 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 and it's the judges and policemen who take that away. Furthermore, I'd just quickly like to say, you've got to look at individuals in society who have problems as it is, who can't restrain themselves, or the violence against women, the sentiments against women. I really think that it's obviously going to be fueled to an incredibly deleterious
bringing
effect
people
if you
and
allow this
issues
kind of
together.
motion, this kind of idea.
Join us again next week.
Well, one of the